it supplements what from grade 4 onwards, learners are introduced to economic science management, and in there we have there's a whole section dedicated to entrepreneurships, the
Mom, I'm
characteristics,
just
the qual
sorry a second. Arman is.
and that is, by the way, Adila's inspiration for the book as well. Is that your little one?
Arman, would you like to say hello? Not today.
Okay, now it's fine, but that is your inspiration. So, as I was saying earlier, in grade 4, learners are introduced to the subject of economic science management, and in there, there's a whole section which continues throughout up to grade 9, where qualities of they introduce the entrepreneurship qualities of an entrepreneur,
Yes, so
the risk,
basically
the
on how to
importance,
start
and
businesses from their skills.
so, does this book now complement what they are going to learn in school? And now it's an added
Yes.
resource.
So it's an added resource. You know what? During COVID, you realize that sometimes you may not have access to physically go to the school or learn certain things. So with your education, this enables you to be an entrepreneur. And even if you are in a corporate field or a professional, at the same time, it also equips you on how to basically turn whatever you're doing into a business. And it helps you develop your skills, improve on it, regardless of whether you have access to a tertiary education or not.
Okay, and can you tell us some of the skills that you hope the youth will gain from your book, which is I would put what category would put genre a self-help skills development book? Is that the genre that this book is in?
So I wouldn't be able to just basically say, you know, in fact, this book, as much as the youth can use it, the adults can use it as well. So I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't define it to a certain section, because me being a widow and a housewife, I was able to use my skills and turn it into become an entrepreneur from it. But it's just good to start it up from a young age, so the youth may use it. So even if you do become a professional at a certain age, or with circumstantially due to lockdown, if need be, you're required to become an entrepreneur or use your skills, then you can do that as well.
So, what are some of the skills you're hoping that, let's focus on the youth, will be
Okay.
able to take from this book once
So
they've gone through it?
with the youth, some of the skills we do is basically life coaching, taking on. So it's very important for kids to be coached with their mental health from a very young age. And with regards to that, so this book helps you to identify what points need to be targeted, what needs to be motivated on, what needs to be enhanced, and also, so it teaches you to basically embrace your skill and passion and how you can draw from that. And also, it's important to find mentors at a young age. So that's another skill we teach kids. It's, you know, as much as we look and like certain characters, but it's important to take mentoring from a young age, because it helps you develop your own personality and character in that direction moving forward.
And Adila, how easy it is for a 10-year-old to, in terms of comprehending the life lessons taught and the skills they would they need the assistance of parents to go through them, or work with a mentor, or
So what
extra
we've done in
human
our book,
resource support? Mm-hmm.
So what we've done is we've basically done where we give you lessons, and then we have little worksheets for you. So it's very interactive. So the youth can do it without the help of the parent, and the parent can assist them and guide them afterwards. Because most parents are working and they are busy. So it's very fun, very interactive. It's a workbook as well. And in future, we will have programs where we will be mentoring the kids ourselves, whether it's in schools or out of school, with mentorship programs to assist them with this. So we're looking at hosting skills development classes using our self-help book to take it to another level to assist.
Adila, you read my mind. We are so aligned, because that's actually my next question here. I've written down. So I love meeting people that we have this connection and we align, because this is exactly, because you know what, as a child development specialist, this is what I'm passionate about, and I look for young individuals like yourselves who can carry this baton, in terms of, because I for one, think mentoring is very, very important for the youth.
Yes.
We have, if you Google life coaches, business coaches, a whole array will come up in your locality, in your area. But when I look for individuals that are dedicated and counselors to mentoring young students, the youth, whether it's through the educational journey, as you've said, mentorship on that, there's lacking. So there's a great vacuum. I, there's a great need. There's a space here for adequately trained counselors to focus on the youth, to be that somebody that's going to encourage them, allow them to realize their potential, not only their potential, but go beyond this, and somebody where they know they can believe with them and take this journey with them, whichever directions they go. So whether it's socially, whether it's in terms of being an entrepreneur or the educational journey, just somebody who understands them. The youth is a very, very difficult age. You're struggling with your own identity because of your physiological changes that are happening, as well as you're going through puberty and adolescence. And this is the time you need somebody. Yes, your parents are there, but you just need that somebody outside who say, I'm with you.
Yes.
We got this together. And I'm so pleased that you've understand this great need, because that's what I've been trying to advocate for a long time. And then I was just going to ask you, are you going to have workshops in conjunction
Yes.
and linked to your book? And you've answered that question before. I've done that you're going to get mentors. And I think it's a great opportunity where you can get a group of mentors together who can then support
And
the
mentors
youth.
that can connect to the kids on their level.
Absolutely.
It's very important.
Absolutely. And tell me something. How you intend marketing this book so that it's just not seen by youth at all? Because in principle, worksheets and everything is fantastic for me and you who understand the value in it. But when you are a 12, 13 year old something, and then it's going to be, they see it as homework. I got this book and my mom bought it for me, and I'm going to show it to you. So how do you change the mindset? They're not going to see it just as homework, but they're going to embrace it as they do the electronic devices and social media. So you have these many constraints who are you're competing with. So how are you going to get a buy-in for the youth? So you sell the parent, you sell me as a parent. How do you sell it to the youth to
So
say,
with the
listen here, what I
youth,
got? Mhm.
I'd like to target them from an online platform because, I mean, as much as we know, the kids are on Instagram, Facebook, and that's where I'd like to mentor and put videos out and connect with the youth on that level. So our book is an online book as well. So where you can physically interact through our website directly with our mentors, basically, or mentors that you like. And we've chosen mentors that the youth are already inclined towards, people that the kids look up to, these adults who love helping the youth. One of our significant mentors in the book is Zarif Menti. So he's also a young entrepreneur
Yes,
who loves
I've
interacting with
interviewed
the
him. I
youth.
think I'm glad he's joined. I think a year ago, 2 years ago. I like it identifying your age group and target to mentor and
Yes.
leave a legacy, because I'm now, in terms of being the hip in, I think now with my age, I'm no longer there, but I still like to involve myself to get those hip crowd to mentor the youth, so to speak, who can identify with them. So I'm pleased Zarif is somewhere there.
And you know, the youth look up to people like this, and what we'd like to encourage is team building classes. The youth, as much as they're going to focus on the book, we basically certify you at the end of our book for completing our book, our class, and we have fun days, like a team building day, a workshop day. And it's interactive, it's not so theoretical. We teach you skills, we physically, it's hands on hands. So Shukr, we're coming to an end with our COVID where we're able to interact with the youth much more. And I think the classes and the workshops would be something that the youth will really enjoy.
Adila, this is exciting. I'm sure you can hear my excitement. It's tangible,
Yes, very
because
much.
this is what is going to, but what I'm going to do is I will connect with you after the show and see where I can volunteer my time and resources in terms of
I'm
and
definitely going to
expertise.
send you a copy of my book as well.
Yes. Besides that, just what, so that these are programs we need. We all talk about the fourth industrial revolution. We all talk about the importance of creating entrepreneurs at an early age, so that it's not just about people going in and careers where they're going to be working in institutions, corporates, whatever it is, but actually be creators, be an entrepreneur, and be the people who are going to employ people and help in
Yes,
terms of our skills market, in terms of poverty
and
elimination,
having
as well
multiple
as
sources of income.
Absolutely. I mean, today everybody has a side hustle. So I don't know if this is your side hustle or is this what you're going to do. But that's what you said. It's not about just this is what I am, because I know people who are academics, are lawyers, and but then they still like baking, and their passion is to make that must-eat cheesecake, and that's their
Yes.
side hustle. And in their side hustle, they realize they need now to employ an additional person to assist them, because the orders are becoming a lot and things like this. And your side hustle becomes a side business. But importantly, at the same time, when you're an entrepreneur, you have a responsibility to upskill somebody else, and you create employment in your side hustle as well. So I think side hustles have become not just side hustles, but it's become uh, an industry where you employ people and you upskill them as well. So I'm so pleased this is here, and we're definitely going to chat. And good luck for the duration of the day. And
Jazakallah.
I will be following you in terms of the progress, but we will chat and keep contact. And I wish you all the success for this book, and may you be under the mercy and the protection of the Almighty.
Ameen.
Thank you for joining us here on Salam Media, Adila.
Jazakallah so much. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. That was author Adila Patel, who really she's open. She's seen a gap where we need to inspire youth to provide them with additional skills towards entrepreneurship, and helping from an early age to become financially independent. So please do contact Adila. It's a kids entrepreneur. She is on Instagram. You can Google Mzanzi Kids Entrepreneurs, and you should be able to connect with her. Yes, I said the only thing is she's hopefully going to market this on social media platforms, because that's where you get the kids, and the platform that they engage and interact with you. Because, well, from past experience, if I need to get my children's attention, and now they pass, they in the early 20s at the moment, but I feel I connect better with them if I just pop them a WhatsApp message or send them a message through Instagram. I get a better response than face to face, because then I'm still the nagging mom. So I've learned to roll with them and connect with them in a platform where I know I'll get an instant response. So parents, maybe you should try it now and then. Yes, there's no price to the benefits of face-to-face uh, communication, but sometimes if you need things to get done, and or you need to get a response ASAP, connect with them on the platform that you know you'll get that response. We're going to take a short break, and then it's going to be discussion time focusing on human rights with accomplished human rights lawyer Ahmed Motala, and somebody who's given her service to defend the human rights and dignity of individuals both in South Africa and globally, is Sister Nabila Khan. Looking forward to that all